Ferrari have shared a special look at Lewis Hamilton's first lap in one of their F1 cars, with a seven-time world champion making his official debut at Fiorano earlier this week. Former Mercedes driver Hamilton took to the team's dedicated test track, located next to their Maranello factory, early on Wednesday morning as part of a special pre-seasoned immersion program. Read more. One of the best feelings of my life, Hamilton reflects on special first Ferrari drive. In a new video released on Ferrari's social media channels, behind-the-scenes footage shows Hamilton preparing to drive the SF23, rolling out of the garage and working his way around the track in cool, misty conditions. BR. Also included are Hamilton's first radio messages in his new environment, the Briton reflecting on an amazing experience while carrying out a sound check with his race engineer Riccardo Adami. Ferrari confirmed that Hamilton left the Fiorano garage at 9:16 Central European Time, with his initial running, in front of some dedicated tifosi at the side of the circuit, taking place in cool, misty conditions. The outing comes amid further positive news for the former Mercedes man, who is set to reunite with his former trainer Angela Cullen as he begins his next F1 chapter. Lewis Hamilton's dream first week as a Ferrari driver continued on Wednesday, with the seven-time world champion getting the chance to complete his first laps in one of the team's F1 cars. Hamilton's run at Ferrari's dedicated Fiorano track, just around the corner from their Maranello headquarters, is part of an immersion program to help him get used to life at the Scuderia in the build-up to the 2025 season. Must see how new Ferrari driver Hamilton's first day at Maranello unfolded. Following meetings with team chiefs, introductions to employees, tours of factory buildings, and more, Wednesday morning saw Hamilton hit another milestone when he took to the track in red. Ferrari confirmed that Hamilton left the Fiorano garage at 9:16 Central European Time, with his initial running, in front of some dedicated tifosi at the side of the circuit, taking place in cool, misty conditions. The outing comes amid further positive news for the former Mercedes man, who is set to reunite with his former trainer Angela Cullen as he begins his next F1 chapter. How Lewis Hamilton's first lap times in a Ferrari compared to Michael Schumacher and Charles Leclerc, and the results will shock fans. Lewis Hamilton's reported first lap times as a Ferrari driver have been compared to Michael Schumacher and Charles Leclerc. This week, the 40-year-old began another new chapter in his already legendary Formula One career. On Wednesday, Hamilton went behind the wheel of a Ferrari F1 car for the first time as he completed a test session around the team's track in Fiorano. As reported by Auto Racer, Hamilton did a total of 30 laps, which equated to 90 kilometers, which is almost 10% of his maximum allowance of 1,000 kilometers. Afterwards, Hamilton's teammate Leclerc went out on the track and completed 14 laps. Lewis Hamilton's first lap times as a Ferrari driver revealed. It was then reported that the Brit managed a time of around 1 minute per lap, which was slower than Leclerc's 57.6 that he set 2 years ago, and was a way off Schumacher's record time of 55.999, set in Ferrari's title-winning F2004 car. However, despite the slower lap times, the team would not be too concerned as the first laps are designed for Hamilton to get familiar with driving a new car. Speaking after his first test session, Hamilton said, "When I started the car up and drove through that garage door, I had the biggest smile on my face. It reminded me of the very first time I tested a Formula One car. It was such an exciting and special moment, and here I am, almost 20 years later, feeling those emotions all over again. I already knew from the outside how passionate the Ferrari family is, from everyone in the team to the tifosi. But to now witness it firsthand as a Ferrari driver has been awe-inspiring." He added, "That passion runs through their veins, and you can't help but be energized by it. I'm so grateful for the love I have felt from everyone in Maranello this week. We have a lot of work to do, but I can't wait to get started." The 2025 F1 season will begin in March with the Australian Grand Prix, which will be held around Albert Park in Melbourne on March 16th.